Well, today across central Iowa, it's a weather impact day.
Yeah, Zan.
It's been pretty warm, a little bit humid. We do have some thunderstorms going right now. Yeah, we could even have a couple of stronger ones as we head on into the evening. See, we showed you earlier the severe weather risk is mainly clustered in this yellow zone, level 2 risk that stretches across northern and then into parts of western Iowa. I would think this northern risk area seems a little bit less likely to pan out with strong storms now. We'll show you here why in 1 second. But the main threats we'll be looking at here from any storms that do get strong this evening and overnight is going to be perhaps some larger hailstones, perhaps more than an inch in diameter, quarter size or larger hail, and a couple of stronger wind gusts too, maybe exceeding 60 miles per hour, most likely when some of these storms kind of die. For now, these are the line of storms that we're looking at from Mason City and Clear Lake along Highway 18 back through Hancock County. There's looks like one cell kind of between Britt and Kanawha, southern Kossuth County from Algona southeastward towards the Laverne area, and then back towards West Bend and other areas towards Emmitsburg. These are moving pretty slowly. There's not very much wind shear for these things to work with either. What does that mean? It means they kind of rain on top of themselves and they're never really able to fully develop and get really powerful. They are about 30 or 40,000 feet tall, so enough to get a little bit strong, produce some heavy downpours. There is some lightning. They're not moving very fast, only about 15 or 20 miles per hour at strongest. So it's going to take a good hour or more before these get down to places along Highway 3 like Clarion and Humboldt and back over towards Pocahontas. Not severe for the time being. Actually, a good little shot of a very narrow little rain shaft here looking from our Algona camera back towards that storm to the south and the east. Clear sky on one side, clear sky on the other, and just a very small zone of that rainfall coming down. Now, that Algona storm is an exception here. The rest of the state, we're seeing the sun go down in most spots around Iowa because we don't have any other storms. So that's our first zone to watch for further development as we head through the evening hours. Off to the west, out in parts of Nebraska, there's one little, not even a storm yet, but it's a towering cloud that's going to try to form some storms just east of some low pressure. So basically, a boundary in northwest Iowa, low pressure moving out of Nebraska. Those are our two areas to watch for any storms to form, to more of them form as we head into tonight. So those storms up to the north and the west, unless they can really, congeal together and form a stronger line here within the next hour or so, I wouldn't think they'll be strong much longer past sunset. See how the modeling kind of takes them and kind of rips them apart, and they start to decay and die off as we head past 8 to 9 o'clock and they head down towards Highway 20. So once those storms start to fall apart this evening, which seems more and more likely to the north, we'll watch out to the west, closer to that low pressure, out towards the Missouri River Valley, western Iowa. Some storms fire up after dark tonight. Those again could produce perhaps some isolated larger hailstones and then a few sporadic wind gusts here too. And a few scattered non-severe storms will still be around, moving farther east here into central Iowa after midnight, what seems more likely. So most of us here in the middle of the state, the Des Moines metro in particular, don't think your severe risk is very high. If you're in southeast Iowa, your severe risk is practically nil. Not even sure you'll get a thunderstorm here tonight. You will have the chance of some showers across southern Iowa, though, as we go into the day tomorrow on Tuesday. By the time we get to Wednesday, skies will be clearing on out. I think we'll be looking at more sunshine and eventually more warmth, perhaps a little bit of some fog early on Thursday. But then our weather system's gone off to the east. We'll be heating up actually closer to 80, I think in fact over 80 degrees as we head towards work week's end and into the upcoming weekend. So some of those storms to the north tonight might persist a little bit farther south. We'll see some more develop to the west during the evening hours after dark. Severe weather risk then drops tonight. Showers across southern Iowa tomorrow. Clouds for the rest of us. 70s, so a little cooler definitely than our 80s today. Through Wednesday, we climb back up to 80s then by Friday, and we're there into next week.